welcome to Geth Games! Thank you so much for coming to see me play some more of the Mass Effect Legendary Edition today! Please like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it if you can. I'm gonna keep on getting through more of Mass Effect 3. Thanks for watching! So, I'm finally at the point in my Mass Effect playthrough where I can actually launch the Geth Quarian mission. So I'm going to launch the Geth Quarian mission in this video. My aim is actually to save both the Geth and Quarian races. I think I can do that, and I can't wait to actually finish my Mass Effect playthrough. I might just smash out some Mass Effect content over the next couple of days because I'm really quite excited to finish this and start recording other games. This diplomatic frigate is like no Quarian ship on record. Its hull is relatively low temperature and it appears to be venting heat in a manner similar to that of the Normandy when it comes out of stealth mode. How the Quarians developed this high-tech vessel is unknown, but its hailing frequencies are open and welcoming messages are being tight beamed to the Normandy.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again, though I wish it were under better circumstances.
I'd hope for your support in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
Which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
So, for those of you who are new to the channel, or who don't know about the Geth Quarian history and the conflict between those two races, the Quarians created artificial intelligence. The artificial intelligence that they created was called the Geth, and the Quarians became quite scared of the fact that they had created these AIs because they were using the AIs in slave labor conditions. Therefore, when the Geth started to actually question their existence and say, why am I alive, and what is happening, and what are you making me do, the Quarians became really frightened, and so resorted to attempted genocide. They then tried to wipe out all of the Geth race before the Geth were smart enough to really rebel. But the problem was the Geth had already advanced past the point that the Quarians had anticipated, and so the Geth fought back in self-defense when the Quarians tried to exterminate the entire Geth race, and the result was the Quarians were pushed off their homeworld. So imagine that humans on Earth created AIs, the humans became scared and tried to wipe out the AIs fought back and pushed us off Earth. That's what happened to the Quarian race. So, tell me about your history.
Your homeworld? You mean Rena?
Correct, Commander. 300 years ago, we lost our world to our own AI creations, the Geth.
After we attempted to kill them.
We didn't try to kill them, Chorus. We tried to deactivate them. It wasn't murder.
The Quarians were wrong.
No, it was murder.
Commander, the Quarians never intended to create a true AI. It was an accident.
Which you chose to correct by trying to kill them.
Don't bother. Admitting we were wrong would undercut the justification for this suicidal invasion plan.
Invading was a mistake.
You're throwing yourselves at the Geth? Again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win,
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here. A Geth dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy's stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes, cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
I'm going to say letting you retreat.
And while they're confused, you get to a mass relay and retreat.
Good. Our civilian ships have seen too much fighting already. Are you
Yeah.
certain you can disable the signal?
We'll get you out of there safely, Admiral.
Our newest Admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Tally!
Talizora Vas Normandy, reporting for duty.
Glad you could make it, Tally. Admirals, already a team to hit that dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
Admiral?
It's mostly a formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
That you are.
I'm glad you're here.
I want to help.
If I'd known it was this bad, I would have come sooner.
You've had your own troubles. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got. Or however much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No. After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So why help them?
I'm an admiral. People look to me for guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
I'll get your people out of here safely, Tally.
Thanks, Shepard. And just so you know, I need to keep things strictly business in front of the admirals. If you'd like to catch up, let's talk somewhere private.
Sure thing.
I'm ready to hit that dreadnought whenever you are.
Sweet. Okay. Engineer Adams would like to see me down in engineering. I'm not going to do that right now. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to talk to the Quarians in the war room. And then invite Tali up to my room.
That dreadnought is tearing through our fleet. Let me know when you're ready to hit it.
Yeah. Tell me about your history.
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tally?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Nonsense.
Don't sell yourself short, Tally. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
Exactly. War history.
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
That sounds useful.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth, unfortunately. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
Ah, shame. Back with Quarians.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
Can you join me?
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not thinking that far ahead yet.
Fair enough. Legion.
So what about Legion?
It returned to Geth space after you turned yourself into the Alliance.
And you haven't seen it since?
Legion and I sent a few messages. I was hoping we could try negotiation.
Yeah.
But I was outvoted 3-2. Admiral Chorus was the only one who believed it would work.
And Admiral Chorus is actually somebody who was against Tali in Mass Effect 2, but in Mass Effect 3, he's actually a really helpful admiral. And since the attack.
Any idea where Legion is now?
No. In our last message, it told me that the Geth were having trouble reaching consensus.
And then nothing?
Maybe it was fighting the Reaper takeover, or maybe it didn't want to give intel to an enemy. I could have warned it about the invasion. I didn't.
You'd have been betraying your own people.
I never wanted to be an admiral.
Fair enough. Goodbye.
Talk to you later, Tali.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
I actually will. Hey, how you going, Admiral?
Shepard, the fleet is under heavy fire. We need to hit the dreadnought.
Fair enough. Patrol fleet.
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Fair enough. Civilian fleet.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships, medical vessels, and live ships. Admiral Chorus coordinates them, though individual ships' captains still have power. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
I reckon the Quarians have the largest fleet. And I reckon the Quarians could actually defeat any other fleet in battle if they needed to. Who has the largest fleet?
Tali said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
That's smart.
Use what you got.
Indeed. With the modifications, our live ship cannons are comparable to the main guns on a dreadnought.
Impressive.
They lack the armor of a real dreadnought, but they can back the heavy fleet formidably when needed.
Yeah. Alright. Tell me about the heavy fleet.
What can you tell me about Admiral Geral's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
Fair enough. Admiral Zen.
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se, just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance.
That's great. Goodbye.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Sweet! Alright, so I'm just going to have a look at the war terminal. I'm pretty much at the minimum strength needed to actually launch the final mission. Before I've actually recruited the Geth and Quarian races. Tali's there. I'm going to actually call her up to my cabin now, and we're going to have a quick conversation.
Commander.
I'm just going to smash through content, guys. I might voice over less and just focus on getting through the game, because I still have so much left of Mass Effect 3 to actually cover.
Tali, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment. Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me, and I don't know if I can save them.
It's not all of your responsibility.
You're doing everything you can. If the fleet falls, it won't be because of you.
I helped my father and Zen's ideas, the new tech that made an invasion too good to pass up, that's based on my father's work. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tali.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
I
Yeah.
know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. That probably sounds stupid. It's just, I know I'm not really qualified for this.
You're doing fine, Tali. And thanks.
I should get back before the Admirals get into trouble again. I'll talk to you later.
Cool! Okay, I'm not going to invite Trainer up now. I'd rather just get to the mission. Wrong floor. Alright, so disable the Dreadnought. So this is where the Quarian race is basically hanging out. The Migrant Fleet is a flotilla of 50,000 craft holding over 17 million Quarians. The Migrant Fleet is the largest array of space-faring vessels in the known galaxy, and every single one of those vessels, as a side note quickly, is actually rigged for battle. It is a testament to the Quarians' strategic skill that these numbers have not dropped significantly during recent battles. The fleet is now on the far side of the star from Rannoch, the better to cloak its movement from the Geth. So that's pretty cool. Close to the star, the Normandy scanners can detect a nigh uncountable number of Geth satellites. I'm not going to read all of this. I'm just going to get through the game, but basically the gist of this is where the Quarians attacked the Geth first, and the Quarians destroyed a lot of Geth forces. Now this is the Dreadnought. Here the battle is not going so well for the Quarians, ever since the Reapers became involved. Scans of the Geth Dreadnought orbiting Rannoch reveal an intimidating array of features, from an improved main gun and ultraviolet anti-ship lasers to increased thruster output. The Geth workforce never demands rest, wages, or autonomy, and in the creation of their flagship, they were limited only by time and raw materials. The damage inflicted by the Quarian fleet appears minor at best. The Quarians are losing. Okay. So I want to bring somebody who Tali knows. I'm going to bring Garrus. And honestly, I like that appearance better. Alright, let's smash out some content. I'm all good. I'm going to give her accuracy and damage. That's pretty much all I ever do. Actually, hang up a minute. Confirm. There's got to be a better weapon. Yeah, I knew it. Nah, the katana's a good choice. Accuracy, damage. Accuracy, damage. Accuracy, damage, confirm. Great. Okay, so my reputation's nearly at 1, 2, 3, 4 bars, so it's quite high. I'm going to upgrade Garrus's concussive shot, and I want it to do force and damage. Whoa! Okay, let's upgrade Tali. She needs to be upgraded a lot, because this mission is actually hard. I want it to do damage. I want it to recharge quicker, and I'm going to quickly actually activate all of her upgrades here. So level 48, increased recharge, speed bonus by 40%, I want my squad to survive longer because of Tali. I want tech power damage and duration to be longer. And I would like my tech powers to be increased by 10%. I want sabotage to be used to that point. I want combat drone to be heavily upgraded. And I don't really care about it exploding, I just want it to survive longer. And same with the defense drone. Defense drone, defense drone, defense drone. I want the defense drone to last longer in combat. So I'm all sorted now. Let's go!
We're approaching the Quarian home system. ETA to run out in 5 minutes.
What have you got from the convoys?
Pretty much a big old shitstorm, Commander.
I have detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
Stealth drive engaged. Only way they'll detect us is if you all start singing the Russian national anthem.
Ha! Whoa! That is epic!
My cyber warfare suite has accessed their docking protocols.
The Quarians are losing this battle so far. Or at least right now, the Quarians are losing.
Alright, once we're aboard, we find whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tally's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
Good to have you back, Tally. And maybe with another Dextro aboard, they'll get better Turian food.
As long as it's sterilized.
Dr. Michelle did get me some Dextro Amino chocolate. You're welcome to it once we're back.
She got you Turian chocolate?
She said she saw it and thought of me. Why?
Oh, nothing.
Shepard, there's a problem. All tubes except one are physically secured.
I see the free one. Pretty torn up, though.
Too risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
Sweet, let's keep on going. This is so impressive.
No wonder the Quarians were having trouble. That ship is enormous.
It is 30% larger than an Alliance dreadnought.
Wow. Both Mass Effect 3 and God of War 3 are two of the most impressive games I've ever played. And they came out in the PlayStation 3, and I honestly felt like a lot of games on the PS4 just couldn't match up to the scale of Mass Effect 3 and God of War 3. It's just small things, like...
Tally, you're gonna like the view.
that.
Better than a vid?
Much.
And Tali used to watch videos of the homeland when she was much younger. So, that's a really wonderful reference there. But it's just small things like a full-scale space battle happening in-game as I'm walking through this spaceport. It's small things like the Reapers being 2 kilometers in length that just make this game so impressive. I find Mass Effect to be some of the most satisfying space fantasy, dare I said it, or sci-fi.
The lack of gravity is a little disorienting.
The dreadnought has artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Till then, I'll make do with mag boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
Haha.
Geth don't use windows, remember? Structural weakness.
Like the Geth are just sitting there saying, those organics would never try the no windows thing twice.
Yeah. They'd never do it twice. Mass Effect is so cool. I still don't love Mass Effect 3's ending from having playing it previously, but I still think Mass Effect is so cool.
Looks like the rest of the team isn't using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the Dreadnought.
Yeah.
Not if I can help it. Ask Tali to get on the Dreadnought schematics. If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on.
Sweet. I'm gonna keep on getting through it. See, I think Mass Effect is awesome. I haven't loved Mass Effect 3's ending previously, and I'm very curious to see what my reaction is as I finish it this time. You see, when I finished Mass Effect for the first time, I did it without any of the Mass Effect 3 DLC, so I was a bit like, what?
I found another airlock. I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
Got it. You're clear to board.
See any action?
All quiet so far. They haven't detected us yet.
Here, let me see if I can get this open. In the meantime, take a look at this. There, it's open. We're clear to go.
I'm not using the arc pistol, I like my weapons better.
It transmits an energy.
So where are we headed?
We're looking for an operations center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster.
Guardian anti-fighter lasers. Looks like they're using ultraviolet frequencies, like the Solarians.
Expensive. Bet it gives them an edge in close combat, though.
When the fleet rushed the Dreadnought, those lasers carved right through our ship.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep on getting through Mass Effect 3.
Watch out! Geth incoming!
Sweet. But the lasers on the Dreadnought actually did a lot of damage. And that was not good. Sabotage. Did that not work? Maybe that did work.
I don't hear an alarm!
There's Geth! They can alert every unit on this ship. We need to get to the operations center before they box us in.
Honestly, cryo ammo is much better than you think it is. It's not the cool ammunition that I used when I started, because I didn't think that cryo ammo was really cool. Like, incendiary ammo and setting people on fire was like a really cool thing to do in this game, but I realized that actually cryo ammo is so useful. That's sick! Alright. Down I go.
They're throwing their lives away!
Network intelligence! As we kill them, their attacks become more aggressive!
Disable their shields!
Hey, no
Oh, that's a trip mine. Sweet. So far, so good. I got more credits. I always seem to be running out of credits in this game.
Look, the signal's hitting all Geth processes. The Reapers have them completely under control.
Sensor data. Any sign of how the Quarians are doing?
We're taking heavy losses. The Geth have a planetary defense cannon. It's ripping through our fleet.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
Just make their sacrifice worthwhile.
Yeah, fair enough.
Why do we need to find the operations center? Wouldn't any access console do?
No. Anything we do here, the Geth could counter. Too many fault checks and redundancy levels for what we need to do.
Sweet. That's the Geth pulse rifle, but I think I'll keep what I have right now. I'm just wondering whether or not I continue or save here. Alright, I think I finished this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it if you can. I'll see you next time on Games.